Someone said trading will humble you, trading will make you go crazy, trading will make you feel like you are not enough. Trading is going to give you all these negative feelings, and it's up to. Hey guys, so today is Monday and it's the first trading day of the week, and I hope you guys are having an amazing week. So I'd like to show you guys the trade that I took today and how exactly that trade went. So together I will show you my chart and we're going to see how that happened. So this is a trade that I took, and I took this trade on Nasdaq. I know Nasdaq is not a pair that I trade normally. However, I saw this trade. I've been studying Nasdaq for a while, like studying my strategy on Nasdaq. And when I saw this trade, I was like, okay, why not? So together we are going to go step by step on why exactly I took this trade, and we'll see how that occurred. What am I? Now here you can see that originally Nasdaq was giving us this. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame, because it's from the 4 hours that we see everything. Now on the 4 hours, you're going to see that Nasdaq has been bullish, right? We have this break of structure here, then price tapped into this zone here. Now I was looking out for this zone here, so I went to the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, you're going to see that we had this move to the upside, then price reversed, then it moved, swept liquidity here, and it kept on going down. Now when we came here, this is exactly why I took this trade. We had this liquidity sweep here, and price created this change of character here. So that price came down and it created this change of character somewhere here. Immediately I saw the change of character, I went to the 5-minute time frame to see if I can have a fair value gap. On the 5-minute time frame, we had this internal fair value gap right here. So I placed my entry somewhere here, stop loss below this zone here, and yeah, that is how it went. Now for this trade, I went in for a 1:4 because I was targeting the previous high, which exactly what happened, and this trade actually make me pass phase 2. Now let me not rush, because I need $3.5 to pass phase 2. So yes, that is how today went, and definitely we are going to go again tomorrow. So good morning guys. Before we talk about the trade yesterday, I just saw a trade on your USD, and this is actually my trading time. So I am in this trade right now, and I am waiting for it to give me TP. I'll show you guys exactly where I took this trade, and let's talk about it now. Then later on in the day, I'm going to talk to you guys about yesterday's trade and how that went. We're going to start on the 4 hours time frame. You're going to see that the 4 hours has been bearish. Let me take this off. The 4 hours has been bearish since yesterday. We have been having this down loop, right? Now, price is coming to take out this liquidity here. Why do I say so? We have this break of structure here. Then price left this liquidity here. We have a fair value gap somewhere here. So price is definitely going to come and tap into this other block that is existing here before it moves again to the upside. Overall trend is bullish. However, we need this retracement. Now it can still happen that price retraces into this other block here, then it keeps moving, and it can still happen that it comes and takes out this draw on liquidity there before it keeps moving. Now let's talk about why I took this trade today. This is our 5 p.m. candlestick here. It's our 5 p.m. candlestick right here, right? Now when I mark that out, you're going to see that it's giving me something like this. You're going to see that it gave me something like this. This is our 5 p.m. low, and this is our high. Now the 9 p.m. took out the 5 p.m. and swept liquidity, then dropped to the downside, meaning that we should be looking for sales to the downside. That is why I say we might see a sell up to this level, but I am targeting a 1:2, so that's not my business. Now I went to the 5-minute time frame, which is my entry time frame, to look out for entry, and this is what I saw. Price swept liquidity, changed character, tap into this fair value gap, and it's been moving. So I just entered here, right? Then I set my stop loss here, then let's see how market goes for me today. So this is exactly what I am looking out for, and I just want to see how that is going to go. So hey guys, I'm in school right now, so I just wanted to make this video before I forget what I wanted to say. Now on Monday I made about $234, and it was left with like 4 to pass phase 2 of my account. Since then, it's been from one losing trade to the other. I think all of this is happening because psychologically I am not in a good state, meaning I want to take trades so bad. I want to pass, since I'm left with just few dollars to pass phase 2. I have been entering and exiting trades here and there. I'm going to show you the screenshot. It's terrible. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this mental state. I thought of like, okay, I should not trade again till next week, but at the same time I want to trade. I don't want to trade, but I want to trade. And also I am thinking of looking for videos, because the trade that I took yesterday was a loss. The trade that I took on Monday was a loss. The trade that I took yesterday was a loss. The trade that I took today was a loss. That's 3 losing trades in a week. Now, yesterday I was looking out for 2 trades. One hit stop loss, the other one hit TP. The one that I took hit stop loss, the one that I did not take hit TP. It's crazy. So I'm thinking of not trading anymore until next week, but at the same time, it's been long I've not done what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm in class and I'm just looking for trades. I'm walking on the road and I'm looking for trades. Since I started trading this account, like from the second week of trading this account, I have not done things like this. I don't know why. I just want to take trades so bad, and I end up missing my setup or going against my setup. Like, but it's okay. That is just the update I had, and I'm going to see you guys later on. So I saw this trade here on EURUSD, and I have set my target for the trade, and I'm waiting for the trade to hit me in. If the trade hits me in, I'm definitely going to leave an update. However, if it does not hit me in, I'm still going to leave an update. But this trade is targeting a 1:2, which is going to be a 15 to 34, and yeah. Hey guys, good morning. Today is Thursday, and I finally hit the goal target to pass phase 2. Currently my account is sitting at $5,203, if I'm not mistaken. And to be very honest, I feel very indifferent. I don't feel happy, I don't feel sad, I am just normal. Now, this week has been a roller coaster, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not taking any trade today. The trade that finally hit me CPU is the trade that I took yesterday. I saw that trade yesterday and it tapped me in this morning and it hit TP today. So overall, this second phase has been very tough, not because I forgot my strategy, but just because I was no longer focusing on my strategy. I was just focusing on taking a trade that was going to give me $4. Initially, the first trade that I took gave me like 234. That should have given me phase 2 done. However, I'm not feeling bad, to be very honest. I had to sit with myself yesterday and tell myself that, why am I trying to spoil something that took me so long? Like, I have finally gotten to this point. Why am I rushing it? Because at some point I felt like I'm rushing it. I'm going to use screenshots. I was just taking trades randomly. Every trade that I see I want to take. And that was because I felt like, okay, I'm left with just like $4 to pass phase 2. I ended up going on a drawdown of about $28, right? Now yesterday when I saw my trade that I can take, I took the trade and I told myself that whatever wants to happen to this trade, it either hits me ATP. The only way I am going to break even if it gives me more than 1:2. My 1:1, sorry. It gave me a 1:1 this morning and I broke even. This morning, and I broke even this morning. Now I just check and I realize that, oh, I have finally hit the target. So now we're going to go to the chart together and I'm going to show you the trade that I took, and I'm going to show you how the funding next back office is for my account currently. So this is the trade that I took before I took this trade, and this is what happened. Price took me out and it moved up directly. So price got to this point. I was waiting for, remember I saw this like break of structure here, so I was waiting for price to come back to my point of interest, which was the fair value gap that is here. If you want to look at it very well, it's going to be more on the 4 hours time frame. Then I'm going to open it like this, and you're going to see that on the 4 hours we have this break of structure here, then we have fair value gap here, then we have this other block right here. So from here, price is literally going to move to here. I'm not too sure, but that is the expectation. So when I saw price got into this point of interest, I went to the 15-minute time frame. Then I was looking for any form of liquidity sweep and change of character, right? So price gave me this liquidity sweep, change of character, and it tapped me in and it moved to the upside. So that is literally the trade. So this is it right here. Target profit passed $202.7. Minimum trading days passed, and that is the account currently. Now I want to take you guys to my trading overview. Okay, for this account I had a 40% win rate. That is it, 40%, and I lose 60%. My best trade was $334. That's a trade that I had, I think it was on Monday. However, my worst trade, I don't know if I have the worst trade here. My worst trade is here. It was $51.6. So yeah, that is everything. So this is my first time actually passing phase 2 of an account. I have never passed phase 2 of an account. This is my first time, and I know that from here moving onward, it's going to be from one win to another. I don't know why, but I feel grateful, but I am grateful, but I don't feel grateful. I don't know if that makes sense. I am actually very grateful for this, but that feeling of gratitude, maybe I need to take time, maybe I'm still under the like, oh finally, something like that. But I am very glad, but I don't feel glad. I don't know if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, I am waiting for them to give me the real life account so I can start trading. But I'm not taking any other trade the whole of this week until next week, Monday. So we are trading again on Monday. I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to study very well before I come to the chart. So overall this week, I took a trade on Monday, which was a win. I took a trade on Tuesday, which was a losing trade. And on Tuesday, I took 2 trades. One missed me and the other one tapped me in at a loss. That was 2 losing trade already. Then Wednesday, I took a trade. That was yesterday, Wednesday. I took a trade that tapped me out at a loss. Now tapped me out at a loss. I took another trade. That is a trade that is giving me this TP today. So overall, I have 2 wins and 2 losses this week. Yeah, 2 wins and 2 losses. So overall, I passed the account, and now let's see how life gets from here. And also, I am planning to buy a bigger account, maybe a 25k account or a 50k account. I still don't know. But from here on, it is going to be from one success to another. I am so glad that I finally got to this point. It's not been easy, but I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Thank you very much, and I'm definitely going to see you in another video. Someone said trading will humble you, trading will make you go crazy, trading will make you feel like you are not enough. Trading is going to give you all these negative feelings, and it's up to you to decide, okay, this is what this thing is telling me, who am I? And this is what phase 2 have shown me. Phase 2 made me to doubt myself so much. Like, I was this close to shedding tears. I felt not sad, but I was a little bit on I don't care. And in that I don't care phase, at the same time in the phase of like, I just want to part this account. I was so money minded on phase 2 that, bro, I can't even explain. But at the end of the day, trading is, you are never, I don't think you're going to get to that point where you're like, okay, I am the master of this thing, because there's always going to be changes here and there. I don't know, maybe it's just how I feel, but currently that is how I feel. Maybe it's going to change with time, but currently I feel like you cannot 100% say you know everything about trading, because you're constantly going to be on this learning phase. The learning or the study never ends. You're always going to be learning, and aside from the fact that you're always going to be learning, there is always going to be, there's this voice that I'm battling with. Oh, by this time you should have made this amount of money, or just take this trade, you're going to make this money. And when you take that trade, you are not going to make the money that that thing in your head is promising you. Another thing that I want to talk about right here is that patience is going to take you places where sometimes even the trading skill is not going to take you. I'm very honest, because the only thing that made me to pass this account is patience. Even though at some point I was out of patience, I was running out of patience, but I kept on telling myself that I have gone so far. Like, I have traded this account for approximately 2 months to pass phase 1 and phase 2. I'm not going to stop, like, especially when it was at that phase 2 level. The first trade that I took was a good one. I lost the profit that I made plus plus some money. I was in drawdown, and I managed to come out of drawdown 2 times. That means I am a good trader, guys. There's nothing anybody is going to tell me. I am a good trader who still make mistakes. However, I am a good trader. That is it. Hey guys, today is Friday, and it's actually the last trading day of the week. I have some things to share. Number one is that I was finally given the chance to pass my KYC, which I've not yet done it. I'm going to do it today. I'm doing this video now because I will not have time to do this video throughout the day. I'm going to be having a very busy day. Also, I bought a 25k account, and I'm going to start trading that account on Monday. I'm not taking any trades today, which is Friday. I'm not taking any trade. I'm going to start trading on Monday. Yeah, I want to have time to study throughout the weekend, so I can start trading again on Monday. Now, one of the major lessons that I learned this week is that this week has been very sweet, sour at the same time. Sweet because I passed phase 2 and I got another account, but sour because it was not easy. I felt so down a lot of times, but this brought me to this point. No matter how many times you lose, there's definitely going to be that point where you're going to be like, oh, finally I'm winning on this thing, right? So giving up, it's never an option. Like, never, ever, ever. I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't give up on trading. Don't give up.